Here are 3 signs that you should be slow to trust someone from me, a therapist. Number 1 would be if they tell you stories where you constantly find yourself wondering what, where, why, who. You know, those people who are like, well, I went and did this, and you're like, but what did you do? And I went here, and you're like, well, where did you go? And did this with someone, and you're like, with who? That is a signal. Number 2 would be if they're non-committal. So if you ask them a question and they will not respond with a direct answer, that is a big red flag for trust. Be very careful about that. And then number 3 is if they really struggle with accountability. So if they do agree to something and then you actually call them on it and you're like, hey, were you gonna do that thing? And they get defensive, that is not a good sign. So just know, like, this doesn't mean a person's a bad person, but if you're experiencing these things, it would be well within your means to slow down and be hesitant with trust. Let them earn it for you. Don't just give that freely because you could get hurt.